Hello everyone. Welcome back to Honeybee's Hive. I'm Honeybee. So today you see I got towels and stuff, toothbrushes and Q-tips. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this stuff. I'm going to try to do a little restoration on my baby dolls here that I got from the thrift store. So they are a little dirty, and what I'm going to do today is try to get them cleaned up a little bit. Okay? So, I would love for you to join me and let's do this together. So, what I'm going to do right now, of course, I'm going to bring you a little bit closer and we're going to chit chat a little bit, get these babies cleaned up, and I'll tell you what I'm going to use, okay? As you see, this is what I have. I have some Q-tips, just regular Q-tips. A toothbrush, and I had, here it is, a little soft sponge. Backside is not grit or anything. It's very soft, because, and this is just a sponge, just a generic sponge that I will be using, and a toothbrush. And for the difficult stains, I'm just going to be using an all-purpose cleaner to try to get it off. Okay? My water has dish liquid, Dawn dish liquid, and Clorox. So, I got an extra towel here. And I'm going to set this towel behind me just in case I need it. These are my dolls here. Because I am allergic to Clorox, I will be using gloves, okay? It's not a real bad allergy. It just makes me itch and it breaks my hands out. So, no breathing issues or anything like that. This is just contact with it on my skin. Leaves my skin in just not good shape. First time I noticed it, I was younger, because my mother used to put Clorox in the dishwater and stuff, and my hands would always just peel. They were just, my whole hands would just peel. And that's what it is. I was like, but yeah, so this little one here, we'll start with this little one and try to get her cleaned up. So I'm going to start with the little thing, getting inside the mouth and clean that up. This one here, I know I can see that, well, the painted hair I think is normal. But I think what I'm going to want to do is to possibly, her eye is kind of crooked, that one over there, is possibly try to paint it a little bit. So that'll probably be something I'll be working on as well with this one. This is a cute one. Little blue eyes. Trying to get them blue eyes to be pretty blue again. And all I'm doing is going to use the Q-tips on the eyes. I heard some other things where you can use, like if they're foggy and stuff, and they're not foggy. I don't think so. See? Now I want to dip her in here a little bit and try to get her cleaned up. She is a since she doesn't have a cloth body or anything like that, I can dip her in here. And the Clorox is good too, sanitizing and stuff like that. I mean, you know, it was a thrift doll. And this is a soft brush, a soft toothbrush. It's not a hard toothbrush or anything like that. She's got some, it looks like some clothing stains on the back side. I'll see how much of that can come off. and on the shoulder blades a little bit. But she's got a crack. It looks like she's got a couple of cracks up here by the arm. I don't know. But anyway, I'll just keep cleaning her. She's an EEGE doll. And from the style of the hair, we determined she's probably about the 60s. The belly button. And the hands are dirty, so I definitely want to get those hands. Doll's hands get dirty. She come to life at night. Kidding. I'm kidding. That is a joke. So, I'm wondering where the heck have I been lately? Man, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've been right here. I've been busy. Working. I can't even say I've been busy. I've been working in a lot of pain, of course. So that has prevented me from doing as much as I want to do. That's been a big problem. I'm scheduled to get my injections on the 18th because the pain just hit me, and it hit me hard, man. So I guess my injections are wearing off to the point to where I'm feeling all that pain again. I went and I did some more tests, more x-rays. Oh, okay, the hands are clean. Good. This hand has some ink or something on it. Ink don't really come out. I got ink in I bought a brand new sweatshirt. Pink, pretty little pink sweatshirt. Sailor Moon sweatshirt. And very first day I wore it, I got ink on it. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. I think the body is about as clean as we're going to get that. I'm going to go in and yeah, she's looking much better. I don't know if you can tell or not, but she is much cleaner. Now let's get her face. And like this one is just dirty, is all. And after I do all of this, I'll go in. Even the brown hair is showing up better. Oh, wow. Now there's some. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to, bring out the brown hair a little bit more on those curls. Because I think they just do a spray or something. I don't know. But I want to get those curls. And okay, there she goes. She is all clean. There we go. So she's got, like I said, ink marks right here. It's not going to come out. But let's grab a towel and get the bubbles off of her so you can see her. And like I said, I'll take and go rinse her off in a little bit. We'll do that last. We'll rinse all of them off at the same time. Oh yeah, much, much better. She's clean now. There you go. So you can see better, huh? Now she's clean. She's looking so much better. And see, those are the cracks I was talking about. The crack right there and a crack right here. This arm doesn't have any. It just has that ink mark right there. And I think I saw another ink mark. Oh, right here and right there. So those are not going to come out. I'm not worried about it. I didn't take off any of the blushing or anything like that. It's just cleaning stuff. So long as the paint is on here real good. Factory paint usually is. It won't come off. So there we go. She still has a blushing in her cheeks. And her little mouth is much better. But let's get in there a little bit more. I don't want to get any water in there. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Okay, so we're going to set her to the side. And we're going to grab another one. Let's grab this one. So this one I picked up for $10.99. She cannot be dipped. Is anyone over here can be dipped? Okay, she can be dipped. This one can be dipped. This one cannot. She has a battery pack in the back. Which I still haven't figured out what she does. Okay, we want to be careful with this one. So, let me skip. What in the heck? She's got like... Okay. Yeah, y'all know anything about this doll? I really want to get her working. I'm going to clean her up a little bit. I really want to know what she does. Really, really, really want to know what this doll does. Okay, so I can clean the legs. A little dirty. I don't want to submerge her. Okay, so more about me. Well, a lot of pain. If you don't know, I have been suffering from pain for the past, since last year, around this time last year, a little bit earlier, so a little over a year now. Really severe, intense pain in my back and nerve pain going down my legs. We're trying to find out why. One of the things we found out was that my, and this is for people who, who are new to the channel. Let's update you on some things. But we found out that I think it was my C4 and my C5 were pushing up against my spine. And so I needed to get a surgery, and I did. I got the C4, C5 ACDF, which is a fusion. And it did help, because my balance is much better than what it used to be. My balance was a little off. But after they did that surgery, my balance is better, much better. But unfortunately, it didn't solve the problem of the pain, the nerve problem I'm having in both my legs. So, that's what they've been trying to do, is find out what is going on with that, and trying to find out what's causing that. So, I started getting injections, and injections really do help. it helps with the pain, but it wears off. So of course that's not a cure. But it helps me with my pain. And so I got one earlier this year, but unfortunately it's wearing off, and I'm going to have to get another one, and I'm scheduled for that on the 18th. It is a process where I go under. Well, not under. I'll be awake, but I'll be sedated, if that makes sense. So, she's looking better. So I'm going to get this real quick because I want to get any liquid off of her as quickly as possible. But as you can see, her legs, she's looking nice and pink again. Arms too. So my little solution does work. How much Clorox did I put in my water? I'd probably say a capful. I gotta get this hand here. That hand's clean, but this hand is not. Okay, so I got this towel here. There we go. There, see that arm, that hand is clean. So, let's work on her face. That worked real good. You see how clean she is now? Look at that. Look at how clean she is. Just from this down. Now let's work on her face. Okay. Take that out because that's not working. We don't know what it does yet. I don't know. Maybe you know. If you do know, tell me. I mean, she's just dirty, so this works out really good. I'm not doing her hair in Clorox water. I will do her hair different way. Okay, I want to get back here. She is a deluxe readiness corporation, deluxe reading corporation. Deluxe Reading Corporation. Okay, interesting. I have to Google that and look that up. Someone Google that and look that up. Tell me who that is and where that's from, where she's from. Back here it says, well, she's a 1965 doll made by Deluxe Reading Corporation. So look that up. She's category number 1813. That's all I have. So that's Deluxe Reading Corporation, category number 1813, and she was made in 1965. Okay. I'm determined to get her working again. We're going to work on that after we get her cleaned up. Okay, so we're getting there. So now I want to try to get her eyes, because her eyes are kind of like got some stuff on it. I don't know what that is. So I want to try to get that off. She's missing some eyelashes, but I'm not going to worry about that either. If I can just get her looking, you know, decent again, we'll just go with that. What that is? That's on there good. That white stuff, that might be like mold or something. I don't know. I don't know how to take these eyes out and put them back in. I found that out the hard way, so I'm not going to try that again. I'm just going to leave these eyes in here. So we got one eye done. So as you see right now, this is just a little bit of cleaning up, you know. Restoration is about cleaning the doll. And doing whatever needs to be done with her. But first starts with cleaning her up. And it does take time and patience. But anyone can do it. Oh, she's looking good already, guys. Look at that. Isn't she looking beautiful? Yes, she is. Now the eyes are taking a little bit of a little elbow grease to get this off. Y'all heard of that before, elbow grease? That's an old saying. That's what the old folks used to say. Elbow grease. Gotta use a little bit of elbow grease, child. There we go. Face. Soft scrubber. Make sure I got the lids. I did. So let's wipe down her face so you can see. There we are. So we are already looking good, looking better. There we go. Oh my goodness. Got the babies in there tearing up the kitchen, so I'm going to have to go in there and check on them. But here she is. There's one. And here's two. So this is what we have so far. And as you see, they came a long, long way. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just stop and I'm going to focus on this one here for a moment. So I want to get her hair done. And then we're going to do this one. As you see, she is a hot mess. So she's going to have to be cleaned up too. She's really dirty. Just as dirty as the rest of them. They're all about the same, honestly. No one dirtier more than the other. And no one dirty less. But as you see, she's come a long way. I'm going to go wash her hair real quick. So I'll be right back. So I washed her hair. And she's clean. Her hair is clean. But... And so I washed it with... what's that stuff called? Dishwashing liquid, Dawn dishwashing liquid. So what I'm doing now is she has fabric softener on her hair. So I'm going to try to comb it out because, as you saw, it was a bit matted. So there's not much I can do if it's matted. So I'm hoping the fabric softener works to help unmat her hair. That's what I'm trying to do now. Once I do that, I can restyle it. Okay, seems to be working. Yay. Then I'll go and rinse that out. Oh, it is working. Yay. So that was my main concern. Oh, did I tell you guys I've been going to therapy? I want to tell y'all something about that. So yes, I've been going to therapy. I have 2 therapists. I have one for the family, and I have one for my trauma therapy. So I have had other therapists, and they just did not work for me. I also didn't realize what type of therapist I needed. So, of course, just any kind of therapist was not going to be right for me. So, I have 2 now. And let me tell you something about therapy. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes, if you think you need therapy, get it, okay? Reach out and to your doctor or whoever, and they'll help you find a therapist, okay? Tell them what's going on and let them know that you feel like you're needing a therapist. So, unfortunately, I didn't realize this until I was in the hospital. And yeah, for y'all that don't know, I was in a mental health hospital back in April of this year. Having a rough time at that point. Let me tell you, pain and mental health, pain affects your mental health, okay? Because when you're in pain, it's like everything, it affects your life. And I feel that that's what was going on. Because it was just like a downpour of things that happened after I started getting in pain. And then mentally, I just was not able to handle all that was going on. And plus the pain too. It was a bit much, okay? So, anyway, I had people tell me, oh, you don't need no therapy, and there's nothing wrong with you. And, I don't know, I don't understand that. I don't, don't tell people that. Don't tell people what they need, what they don't need. You don't know. That's that person. I don't care how well you think you know that person. You don't know that person, okay? You don't know what they need and what they don't need. So don't tell someone that they don't need medical attention, okay? Don't tell someone they don't need something when you only know what you need, okay? If you decide that you don't want therapy, you don't believe in mental health issues and stuff like that, that's not something that you believe in, then, keep that to yourself, okay? Because when you go and tell someone else what they need and what they don't need, they're going to believe you, or they're going to feel insecure about what it is that is wrong with them, try to hide it, and not ever seek help. And that doesn't help them. I'm sure it makes you feel good, but it doesn't help them. So don't tell people what they need and what they don't need. Oh, that's one of my pet peeves. But anyway, because I don't This is nothing to play about, okay? Mental health is really nothing to play about. We've been covering it up for years and years and years and years, acting like it don't exist. And all these things is happening. People are committing suicide, and then everybody's acting like they don't know what happened. They didn't realize this was happening. They don't know why this person committed suicide. Okay. Okay. True. You don't know. But we just need to be more aware of our mental health and other people's mental health. Okay? If you care. If you don't care, then fine. But if you do care, we need to be more compassionate, more understanding. Whew, this is matted. No. This part over here. I got this side over here going pretty good. This section over here, I'm trying to figure out. And I still got the back side to do, but look, it's coming along pretty good. So we're getting somewhere. It's something's on the ends. I don't know. Yeah, some of the hair, it gets like this. And yeah. Once I get this out, I can rinse it. I can rinse this off. And I mean, this a 1965. Come on, what you expect? You know, at least she has hair. But back to my mental health talk, guys. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. So, because you got people that say that, you know, then there's those people that are quick to say, you know, you don't need a doctor. You don't need this. All you need to do is turn to God. Turn to God. He'll fix it. He'll fix everything. And you know what? I don't not believe what you believe, okay? I don't. And I'm so happy for anyone that finds something to believe in. I think it's wonderful. And I don't knock anyone's beliefs in whatever it is that you believe. But the problem is when you tell someone that they don't need therapy, they just need to turn to God. Okay. How do you know what God wants for them? Okay? Yeah, God may want that for you, but how do you know what God wants for that person? Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop thinking y'all know what God wants for everybody else. Okay? What you believe and what God has said to you is you. Okay? That person, God may want them to have therapy. You don't need to tell them, just turn to God, that's all that they need. When you don't know that. Okay? Again, you don't know that. So, stop telling people that. Say, I'll pray for you. We all love prayer. We all love people caring about us and sending us their blessings. That's a wonderful thing to do. You know, because that comes from the heart. That's special. But, you know, just don't tell people what they need to do. Because you don't know. You don't know that person's relationship with God. Their God. Okay? their creator, their spiritual leader, whatever, that they believe in. Because that's not helping. You say turn to God, go do this, go do that. That's not helping that person, because still that person is still suffering from whatever it is that they're suffering from, okay? You haven't solved their problem. You haven't helped them at all. They need someone. Sometimes people need someone to sit down and talk to, Can you provide that? Can you provide that person that they need to sit down and talk to without being judgmental and just listen to them? Can you do that? That is, start right there. Start listening to people. You don't tell them what they need to do. Sometimes they just need you to listen. Just listen. Be quiet and listen. It's a very powerful thing, And I ain't gonna lie, I have a hard time listening too, because if it's my kids, I want to solve that problem. It is anyone that I care about and love. I want to solve their problem. And some of us is like that. Some of us, we have a hard time listening because we care so much. We want to help fix the problem with them. But sometimes that's not a solution. That we can't. We're not professionals. And sometimes we have to suggest them seeing a professional. Sometimes we just have to say, go with them. Say, hey, let's go see a therapist together, Especially if it's family therapy. If it's a significant other, go to couples therapy. Doesn't necessarily have to be anything wrong with your relationship. You're just going together. Support. A lot of times, we need support. We need support from others. We need to know that you support us. That you support that person. Man, guys, we're almost there. Look at that. We are getting there. Woo! We got this alfalfa thing going right here. Get through this. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is the process. This is what I be doing. And after I do this, I'm going to put some oils on the hair to try to bring back some moisture. And then I let that set for a while. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the straight iron and try to bump some curls back in her hair. But this is the process. This is what I do. So I just wanted to show you and let you see. She's not finished, of course, as you see. We got a little ways to go. So we're going to come back another day and we're going to finish her up. But as you see, once we get through this little alfalfa thing, let's just get through this real quick, okay? Let's comb through this. Her little alfalfa, because we don't want her to have a little alfalfa thing going, all right? That's not, that was only a style for him. Oops. The rest of it, as you see, we can comb through it now. No problem. Smells good too. And I found the center point of her head, of her hair, is right here. So it looks like these are bangs up here. Looks like she's got bangs. So This is going to be really cute when I curl it back. It should be just fine. And I'll do that with you guys. I'll let you watch me do that. But see, yeah, it's not something that's, it's like I said, it takes time, it takes patience, but it is doable. Just like mental health. Time and patience. I know I'm trying to rush mine. I'm like, I need you to hurry up and fix this issue. And it's like, it don't work like that. It takes time. Just keep going and you'll get there. And I'm doing it this time. I'm following through with everything. I'm trying to, at least. Yeah, I've been very helpful though, because some of the things I had been trying to do, I found out that I had ADHD, which I'm not shocked or surprised about that. I'm just glad it's not dementia of Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's, because I was very much afraid that it was. I was preparing for the worst. But yeah, I found out, no, it's ADHD, so I can deal with that. You're just glad to know now what was going on. So I know my daughter's like, and the kids are like, yeah, I can see that. So what do you mean you can see that? You be all over the place. And I do a lot of things at one time. I just kind of dealt with it and just kind of try to do things the best way that I can to help me. And that is, it's hard for me for it to be quiet and to be able to work, because I have a lot of thoughts running through my head. So in order to quiet those thoughts, or shut them down, I have to have other things to focus on. So if I'm listening to a podcast, watching TV, a movie or something, I can do that and work at the same time. I really can. And it works out great for me. All right, guys. So here we are. Wonderful. I did not get Clorox on my hands. Whew, yes. So here she is. And you can see the difference in her. She is clean now. Oh my goodness. From where she came from and where she is now, she is a world of difference. But she's not through. She's going to be even prettier once we get her hair together and get it curled back up. She's going to be a cutie pie, but she's a cutie pie now. See? And from behind. What do you guys think? Does she look much better? Look at her eyes. Remember she had that foggy stuff on them? That's not there no more. It's like she has a slow eye here. It's probably a little wet. Let that dry out real good. There we go. Let's see if we can open. Yeah, it looks like they might be a little wet, but that's okay. They'll dry. Hair. Yeah, hair is looking better too. So much, much better. We're just gonna keep working with her. So the next thing I'm gonna do is probably rinse that out, and I'll come back and let you guys watch me curl it. I'm probably gonna put the oil and stuff on it without you guys, but all I'm gonna do, let me explain to you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rinse this off in some warm water, And then I'm going to take some oils. I have whatever oils that I have. My some biotin, some rose hip, some what is that stuff called? Some coconut oil. I'm going to take that oil and I'm going to put it in her hair, and I'm going to rub it through, and I'm going to just let it set. It'll set for a few days and then it will dry. Once it dries, I will come back and I will get the flat iron, and we will do that together, okay? So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. As always, I love you guys. Toodles. Peace.